But first tonight, the nightmare on Wall Street. Triple-digit decline scaring everyone with a 401k.
Today's massive sell-off coming amid fears of an economic crisis and a new sign that we could be headed for a recession. We're going to take a look at the Dow closing down 800 points. Big losses on the NASDAQ and S&P 500 as well.
7 News reporter Amira David is live at Campus Martius to show you what this means for your finances. Amira?
That's right, Alan, Glenda, this is by far one of the strongest indicators we have seen that a recession is looming. And this next expert, he tells me that now would be a good time to do a gut check on your finances. What's the first word that comes to your mind when I say recession?
No money.
Having no money is not a place that we want to go back to, but a strain on your piggy bank could happen much sooner than you think. Market analysts like financial advisor Leon Lebrecht sounding the alarm after seeing a yield curve inversion for the first time since 2007. In this case, it means investors are now making less money on a 10-year treasury than they are on a 2-year.
If I have money out for 10 years, I should get more. It means that investors think there's more risk in the short term. And it's really a heavy-duty indicator of previous recessions.
In fact, in the 11 recessions we've had since World War II, every single one of them was preceded by a yield curve inversion. You may be asking how a recession is possible in the midst of such a strong job market. Unemployment at 3.7%, a 50-year low.
Good times cause bad times. It's that simple. When unemployment goes all the way down to the bottom, what happens? We can't hire anybody because we can't get anybody to come to work. So we have to raise wages, which raises inflation.
Some Metro Detroiters tell me they're already on edge.
Losing my money in my 401k. That's the biggest thing I'm worried about.
If you're a retiree or soon to retire, Lebrecht says it makes sense to pull out enough from the market to sustain you through a downturn. As for everyone else, he says it's time to be proactive.
People are going to lose their jobs. So that means you should be protecting yours. It means you should be building up your networks. It means you should be building up your skills. It means you ought to maybe hold off on those large purchases.
A pretty good advice there. And I also asked this expert about the timing of this potential recession. And he said on average, it has happened about 11 months from this point now. So we could see one underway at this time next year. For now, I'm live in Detroit. Amira David, 7 Action News.
Amira, the word recession scares a lot of people. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Thanks for that live report.